as always, the planes overhead. This is what they do. But for anybody looking to get a Rivian, you just want to know some of those little details. You're trying to figure out, do I want to go with the 22s? Do I want to go with the, this interior, that interior, or whatever? If you're a little undecided, hopefully this video helps you out. What's up, folks? It's your boy Broccoli City Dweller. We are back with another one. I appreciate the support from the few people that have tuned in to this brand new channel. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you can. I would be greatly appreciative of that. I just wanted to talk to what I actually have, what I decided on, and how I got there. I've been without a vehicle for, I don't know, at least a couple of years or so. Prior to this, I had a couple of SUVs. I had a Range Rover. I had Tahoes back in the day. I got rid of my Range Rover at some point and I bought a Prius. Would you believe it? A Prius. Loved that little car. I love that car. However, when I got married, my wife moved in. I didn't really have use for that car, so I ended up getting rid of it. We lived in the city. I caught the train everywhere up in the DMV. I'll save all those details. Well, we relocated to Florida. So now I live in Fort Myers, Florida, and I am nowhere near any type of city situation. So do I need a vehicle right now? I didn't necessarily need it, but it would be good. I thought it would be good to have a vehicle. And in addition, we are looking to move out of the country. So I said, you know what, let me have this experience before we're gone for good. So I did get on the waiting list for the R2. I was excited about the vehicle, but I still had no clue about Rivian outside of the YouTube videos that I started watching. And I can get pretty obsessive on YouTube with finding out information and getting the details. So one thing led to another. We decided to go out to Miami to test drive an R1S just to kind of get a feel for what the vehicle was like, what the company is like, what the whole vibe and energy. I test drove an R1S out there, loved it. I stayed on the list for the R2, but now I'm going back and forth. Do I really want to get an R2, or this R1S thing is really nice? Like it's nice. Let's go check it out again. So we go back out to, we go to a pop-up out in Cape Coral. We go to a pop-up. We test drove that Rivian R1S. We liked it more than we did the first time. I don't know all the details between the differences of the two of those. However, it did have the premium audio, which was noticeably different and better than the other vehicle. That is a whole other video. We had to talk about that. We'll get to that soon enough. So from that moment, I decided, I think I'm going to go for the R1S. The R2, when I started getting an idea of how the size of it, if I'm going to go SUV, I want to go full size. We kept in contact a lot. He started sending me vehicles. I told him what I wanted. He sent me a nice green one. I can't remember the name of the color, guys. You can put it in the comments, please. He sent a nice one spec'd out with the interior that I wanted, but it was green. I was open to pretty much anything, but I preferred black or silver. As you can see, I ended up with the black, right? So, and then the incentives, the EV incentive that went away yesterday, September 30th, that was coming up. So that's what, $6,500 off, I think it was, or $7,500 tax credit. And then there was another incentive that Rivian had for another $6,500. I said, man, this is a pretty good deal. Like, I don't really want to pass this up. So we went ahead and made it happen. And here I am with a Rivian 2025 Rivian R1S. This is what I went with. This is what I decided to do and why. I went with the R1S dual standard, 270-mile range. I am not the adventurer. I'm not driving across the country. I'm a city dweller. So, and my vehicle stays in a garage for days at a time. I don't go out a whole lot. I only went with 10,000 miles on my lease. I did decide to lease. That's how you get the incentives. Having a large battery pack and paying for that, it just didn't make sense for me. So I went with the 270 mile standard battery pack. It's a dual motor, all-wheel drive, midnight paint. The black is blackened. I love it. Ocean Coast and dark ash wood interior. Out of the Rivian interiors, the second test drive that we did had their new interiors, kind of like a gray blue two-tone thing that they have going on. I liked it. It was nice. And the wood grain was kind of it was pretty bright. I liked it. However, I like this what is it called again? The Ocean Coast better. Before I even saw it in person, I thought the Ocean Coast was white. Online, when you look at it, it almost looks white, and I learned that it's kind of like a very light gray. I love it. I love this interior. I think it's beautiful. I love the dark outside, light on the inside. It has all the piping, the accents, all the things about this interior that I love. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let me see. I went with the 22-inch wheels. Now, I believe these the 20s get you more. I can't remember. Either way, the 20s gave me more of a outdoorsy feel. You know, the way that tire looks. I like the way the 22 looks. It's more of a city tire in appearance, at least. I don't have all the details on that, and that's fine because I'm not that guy. Look it up. Make your decision. But there is a difference in how many miles you can get on your battery depending on the size of your tires. I like the 22s. I think it's a really clean look. And it's just beautiful moving around the city with these. Let's see, what else did I get? I have the bright package, which is all about the trimming, the headlights. So the tow hooks, the lettering, and all those things, depending on the bright package or the dark package, it's gonna vary how that looks. Rivian Premium Audio is what I got. It was one of the things I definitely wanted to have. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of different opinions about the quality of the premium audio in this vehicle. I want to do a short video giving my input on that. It's a hint. I love it. It sounds amazing in my vehicle, but we'll talk about that in another video. And then the panoramic glass roof, which is standard, but I didn't get the opaque thing. That Rivian has something where you can hit a button and it basically, that top window, that panoramic roof, it kind of like does this opaque thing where it blocks more of the sun and the rays. I haven't needed it. We've been out and about, the sun beaming. Like I said, I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. Sun is beaming like crazy. I've had no issue with the inside of my vehicle heating up because of that roof or anything else for that matter. And I got my windows tinted now, so it's even better. So yeah, those are the things I wanted to share with you guys. What I got in my vehicle, in my Rivian. So far, so good. Just the other day, I finally clay barred my hood. I'm a detailer by trade. I used to have my own company detailing. I clay barred my hood. I polished it and I waxed it because I went to a hand wash the other day and I saw when they rinsed my vehicle off, that water just sat on the hood. So now we'll get the bead up effect and I'll put more wax on it. And I'm an old man, so I'll do panels at a time. But either way, it's a beautiful vehicle, man. I'm very excited about it. We're having a lot of fun with this vehicle. I think that's about it, man. Just wanted to share with you guys, you know, and as always, the planes overhead, this is what they do. But for anybody looking to get a Rivian, you know, and you just want to know some of those little details, you're trying to figure out, do I want to go with the 22s? Do I want to go with the, you know, this interior, that interior, or whatever? If you're a little undecided, hopefully this video helps you out. Until next time, man, It's your boy Brocky, the city dweller. We are out.